Right, good morning everybody. So in the last video you would have seen us go to Rhodes Town. We showed you around there, and in this video we will just be showing you around the Island of Rhodes.
Yeah, so we just got a map somewhere. You did pick a map up.
It's in the back.
It's in the back somewhere. So we're just gonna see where we end up really. We've googled a couple of places that they do say you must visit if you go to Rhodes, so we're gonna visit them and take you there. So Rhodes is actually the fourth biggest Greek island, but the group of islands that it's part of, which is the Dodecanese, I think I'm saying that right, the Dodecanese Islands, so which Rhodes is part of, I think it's the biggest island in that group.
Right.
So, but overall, it's Greece's fourth biggest island.
Yeah, well, we're going to show you around Greece's fourth biggest island now.
There look some really nice places when we were just Googling like places of interest. There does look some really gorgeous places. So I'm just ready to get away from the hotel and just go and explore, some really nice places. So our first stop is we've come to the Seven Springs, otherwise known as the Epipegis. I'm trying. But just as we were driving here, Kev said, I'm so glad I paid a little bit extra for an automatic car, because it was a little bit hilly.
Yeah, I just thought, we've not been here before.
No.
It's just one less thing worrying about changing gears up these little mountainy roads. So, in a minute, that's what we were going to mention as well. Yeah. There's loads of peacocks up here already.
Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah, you've got a lovely male here. He's not peacocking at the moment. He actually ran away from me last time, so I'm doing well. Oh, he's going. Oh, they're everywhere. They're in the bushes. If you come up, just look in the bushes. They're everywhere. So when you first walk in, there's like a restaurant, and then you either walk left to the source, that way, which we thought we'll do first, because we'll go to the source and show you where it comes from. And about halfway up these little gnarly little paths with falling trees and stuff everywhere, we bumped into some people. I said, is it much further? They said it's about 5 more minutes, but it's all dried up. So there's no point us going up this death walk to show you that, so we'll go to the tunnel instead.
You don't even want to see where I'm standing now. I'm literally on a right slope. So if I slip, you'll feel very concerned for me, right? You'll be wetting yourself, won't you? Same as Kev.
We've got travel insurance.
I'm going to go before my feet fall from underneath me. So walking up is always okay, isn't it? It's the going down in case you slip. Turn it off quick, Kev, in case I do slip. There we go. Right, so even though the source of the lake has dried up, we are going to try and walk to the lake anyway. I don't know how it works. Is there another source coming from somewhere that's possibly filling the lake?
There was another little spring, but nothing like what it should be.
So, but to access the lake, you can either go two ways. So there's a very, very dark tunnel down there, and I mean pitch black. It's 2.5 meters high and 186 meters long. Now,
you have to walk through water.
You have to walk through water that's ankle deep. There's no way. I'm too claustrophobic to go in that tunnel. So we're going to go the pathway.
Try and go the pathway.
So the tunnel as well, it was constructed in 1931.
And I'd just like to point out, Stacey, lift your arm up. She got this bruise from tennis.
Oh, yes. We used to play tennis, didn't we, years ago, and we haven't played for years, and there's a tennis court at the hotel, and I, look at that bruise these caused. I hold the racket too far up.
She holds it near the racket, the strung part, instead of the grippy end.
So I hold it too far up, so every time I'm like hitting, it was like knocking into me there. I need to learn to hold it further down. Yeah, just in case you're like, what's that bruise on your arm? I've not fallen over here yet.
So if you're walking not through the tunnel, you have to cross this road. It's a little bit confusing, there's no signs really, but here is like a entry point maybe to the tunnel.
In an emergency probably.
Yeah. but there's people down there walking through it at the moment.
It is pitch black. I can hear the feet like rushing through the water.
Yeah, this is how dark it is.
Are you okay down there?
Oh, yeah, that.
I couldn't get. Why is it like screaming?
Right, so if you did decide to take the tunnel, this is where it brings you out by the lake. Now here's the lake, and then here's the tunnel. It's literally that wide. It's that wide all the way down, because I've asked somebody who's just come out this end. He says it's quite scary. He says, and somebody tried to come in this way when everyone's coming in the other way, and they couldn't get past each other. But that's how dark it is. You ready? I'm scooching along, It's that dark all the way down. It's pretty claustrophobic. It's that dark. It's even making the camera a bit jittery. So I'm just going to point out the noises first. Stacey's a bit freaked out because these sound like frogs. Can't see any, but they sound like them anyway. But this is the lake behind me. So there's a dam just down there. That was built by the Italians to help replenish the lake, because this provides fresh water for the town of Columbia, which, if you didn't watch our travel day video, this is where our hotel is. So we might have drank some of this lovely lake water. Okay, on to the next place with the air conditioning on full whack. So we've just come to Ciri Village. Well, that's how we're pronouncing it anyway. So it's meant to be a lovely, beautiful village in, was it 30 acres of pine tree forest?
Yeah.
And it's not open.
No, it's closed for private events only. It did come up on when we googled places to visit in Rhodes.
Yes.
It did say,
looks really nice.
He recommended this. It does look really nice on the pictures. So I think there's a lovely church or chapel there, and you can get married there. So if anyone's interested in getting married, that'd be a lovely place to get married there. Christenings, I think, events like that. Although we don't need to get married there because we're already married, despite us the rings are in the safe because our fingers swelled up like sausages in this heat.
So we just stopped off on the way down to Lindos, which you can see there. We're just at this lovely viewpoint. It comes up on Google Maps, so we thought we'd stop off, and we're so glad we did. Look at that beautiful blue water. So glad we brought towels and flip-flops in case we want to go paddling somewhere. But look at it, you can see the Acropolis just up on top of the town there. So we're going to go down there now and have a look around. So we just parked up now in Lindos. We are walking down, and you can just see there, that is the ancient theatre of Lindos. It was built in the 4th BC, so it's like 2,400 years old. You can tour that bit, but we aren't going to. It's just below the Acropolis, just up there, which we are now going to attempt to walk up to. Look at those views. We might sound out of breath. That's because we are. It's a little bit of a steep walk up, and
So warm.
these stones, these cobbles, are very slippy because they're very polished off just people walking on them for hundreds of years, thousands of years maybe. It's hard work, but oh, and also watch out for the vast amounts of donkey poo everywhere.
Yeah, because I think you can walk up, or you could. I think they do donkey rides up.
Maybe we haven't seen any.
We've seen some fresh donkey poo, but
Yeah.
I think the donkey rides is cruel. So walk up if you can.
Make sure you bring a drink for the walk up. I am sweating bullets. We've just paid come in. It's €12 each. I think you can purchase it with an audio guide as well for maybe like 16-ish euros. So far, it's worth it just for the views alone. We haven't been into the Acropolis yet, so I think we're going to head that way now. More steps. I'm sick of steps. Right, so you get to the top, knackered and out of breath, and they've got all these ancient pillars. You can see all the writing on them. I don't know what it says. I'm too tired. So as you're walking about, they've got a lot of the old slabs and pillars from the original Acropolis dotted everywhere. There's stones everywhere, because the one that we're about to show you is the reconstructed one. It's not the one from like 900 million however many years ago. So the Acropolis now, as you can see behind the pillows, you can see old and new. So they've kind of reconstructed it using a bit of both, so you could see what it kind of looked like. Now, it was originally built as like a shrine to the goddess Athena. She had kind of like a cult following. There was an original one here about 9000 BC that burnt down in 300 BC, and then this is when this one was built. So we're pretty much back now. It was a lot easier on the way down than it was on the way up.
We just walked all the way from right up there somewhere, but when we were walking up to the Acropolis, we saw loads of little ice cream places, and we said, oh, we'll get one on the way back down. But then coming out to the Acropolis, we turned left. There wasn't as many of those slippery shiny stones, so we went a different way, and we've avoided all the ice cream places, and now we're back to the car. So yeah, I'll try to see if there's one somewhere else. So we've now arrived at the Quinn Bay. It looks absolutely beautiful. We are going to walk down there in a second. So there is some really nice places in this world, isn't there? There really is. So it's called the Quinn Bay because it's named after a Mexican actor. So back in 1961, he filmed a movie here called The Guns of Navarone. So he liked the area, and I was just reading up about it, and apparently he bought the beach and it was private, but then something happened and then it ended up becoming public again. But anyway, because we were like, who's Anthony Quinn? So we googled it, because we have never heard of him. I haven't heard of the movie either. Have you, Kev?
No, I've got a clue.
No, we'll have to watch it when we get back now, with parts of it being filmed in Rhodes.
So this water is absolutely gorgeous. So we're the opposite side to the beach, so as you can see, the beach is over there. We're in like the rockier end. You can't enter the sea from this end. There are some steps. There's like some rock pools here. We've seen a crab, we've seen some fish. There's boats here. It's absolutely gorgeous. I can see why you wanted to buy it. I could live here.
It's got a really strong smell of like seaweed or salt.
Yeah, it's very salty, seaweedy smell.
That smell.
So we were just over there. We're now over here on the beach side, and we thought we'd take a little dip. It's nice and refreshing.
I was going to call it, we're having a dip in the Anthony Quinn Sea, but it's just the bay. They didn't name the whole ocean after him. I think
that's a bit much, really.
That's a bit much.
I don't think you can afford to buy a whole ocean, but it's not too cold. It's actually quite nice.
No, it's nice and refreshing.
It's a little bit hard on the feet. It's a very sandy beach.
Get that hard skin off.
I mean, not sandy. It's not a sandy beach. It's a rocky beach, and yes, it will get all that hard skin off. Right, so we've made a little pit stop about 2 miles down the road from Quinn Bay to Faliraki. We've made a pit stop for ice cream.
Really nice ice cream,
Really nice ice cream, yes.
Like Kev said, it is a brief stop. Faliraki is like your main touristy area of Rhodes. It's got like your clubs, your bars.
Yeah.
A little bit tacky, I guess.
Not our kind of place.
Not our kind of place, yeah. It's a type of place where if you say you were after a souvenir in the shop, or you'd have to try and find one that wasn't rude. I think you'd have a hard time trying to find one that wasn't rude.
I could imagine. Maybe not so much nowadays, but there was plenty of €1 pints and maybe €1 English breakfasts.
Yeah.
Not our thing, but this ice cream is delicious. I went for pistachio. Yes, I had the big tub. Don't judge me. I had three scoops. I had 1 scoop of pistachio and 2 of the honey and yogurt, because I love Greek yogurt and the honey. It's all I've had for breakfast every morning is yogurt and honey.
I've had Kinder Bueno and vanilla. It's really nice.
Yeah, it is delicious.
They didn't have mint hot chip, which is my favourite, but I do like this Kinder Bueno one. But it's not too bad here actually. We're just going to sit this. We're just facing We're going to sit here and eat this. We are just facing the ocean, so yeah, we'll eat this. And then, speaking of honey, you want to go and see some bees, apparently?
I won't go. I won't go for some honey.
Oh, you won't go get some?
Go get some honey.
Okay.
So as you drive along the road, you will see signs for olive oil and you'll see signs for honey, but I knew we wanted to come this one because they've also got donkeys and Stacey is in love. Oh, ignore that one in the background having a pee. Luke, hello. And you can feed them, so we will get you some food soon, Mr. Donkey, okay? We will. Yes?
Look at the baby. Hello.
Luke.
Hello.
Little baby. Oh, he's up here now.
Oh, there's more coming.
As soon as the car pulled up, they all came running over.
I'm in donkey heaven. Oh, hello.
Oh, look who's here now.
Hello.
A little puppy.
Hello.
You just come out of nowhere.
This day is just getting better. Donkeys and dogs. Hello. Oh, you're nice. Hello.
Hello. Hey. Yes. Oh, look at you. Aren't you precious? Yes. 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 Come on. Come on. You got it. Get it. It's over there. There we go. So just at the back now, they've got like a little vineyard with all the grapevines and stuff. They're not on yet. I've just asked him. They've got none on the vines. They've got teeny tiny little. Yeah. You can see where they're going to be. I
think he said they're going to use them for wine.
Yes.
But yeah, I love it here, Kev. This would be my heaven. Just a little house like this somewhere, nice and warm. Donkeys, goats. 2 dogs. 2 little dogs.
Oh yeah, there's goats.
10 little dogs running around.
Yeah, goats. We've got to show the goats.
I'd love this. Just animals everywhere, and me and you, Kev.
And bread and potatoes.
And no more humans.
Right, so we're done at the honey / donkey / goats / vineyard / little dogs place now.
Oh, I could stay there for 2 more hours.
Yeah, we love feeding the donkeys. He got us some apples because they did have like a little box of food, but there was none left, so we kindly got us some apples. So we had a bonus feed. They loved it.
But there's plenty of those dotted about the islands, like just little homes like that where the locals are, you know, like doing their own harvesting, oil, is that the right word? Yeah. Harvesting their own honey and selling it. It's in the car, but we'll just put a picture over now. We did buy a pot of honey and something else. He said, because they had everything: oil, honey, liquors, limoncello stuff, and then they had like a little pot, and it had these little balls in them. I said, oh, what are them? And he said, like a honey cinnamon dessert. They're like a sesame seed, cinnamon, honey car driving road, if you wonder what that was. Little ball, they were so nice. Yeah, he let us sample some, so he brought a jar as well. But because in Rhodes in 2023, the island suffered in various places, I think, forest fires. Yes. And it affected them really badly, especially with the tourism, because a lot of tourists had to be evacuated from the island. So it's just nice. I'm guessing it affected people like them, where maybe, you know, busloads of tourists would pass through these roads and maybe stop off there. So yeah, it's nice if you can to stop off and help like the people of the island, because they are very nice in Rhodes. Yeah, they're very friendly. That's what we noticed with everybody. Yeah. And he was answering all the questions we had about all the vineyard and stuff. And they did. I forgot to take a picture now. I thought about it. Donkey milk soap. And I said to him, that's a weird one. He just went, But yeah, Rhodes I've really, really enjoyed just going around. It's a beautiful island, it really is, along with obviously Rhodes Town that you saw in the last video. It's just a really beautiful island. I've been saying to Kev as we're going around, I'd definitely like to go and explore more of the Greek islands. Oh, definitely. Because it is really beautiful. Yeah. But we have still got more to come yet from Rhodes. Yes. So stay tuned for that. And also, I will leave the link to like the Google Maps bit for that place if you did fancy going. Yeah. Also,
we did leave some. There's a little tip jar for the donkeys. Give the donkeys a tip, why not?
But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you have. This is what our channel's just all about. We like visiting various places in this world and just filming them because, just to show off these amazing places.
Exactly. So as they said, hit that subscribe button. Give us a like while you're at it. Leave us comments if you've been at Rhodes, anywhere we missed. Because I know it's a big island. We haven't had a chance to drive.
The fourth biggest Greek island.
Greek island. So yeah, we obviously haven't had a chance to drive most of the island because we've only got one day today for do this. But
we are visiting some more places in a future video, so we will show you that as well.
Exactly. So as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye. Stinker donkey.
Yeah.